Nic Shuford is in his second year coaching at Beaufort Academy. He's not in his second year coaching in the Lowcountry. All these guys know who he is from the great success at Thomas Hayward. I didn't ask you last year, did you bring your rings to practice and show the kids at Beaufort Academy to say, hey, you guys need to be playing for these?
No, we're trying to set a new path and create a new culture, a new school. So we're moving forward.
All right, new path, new culture, your first year. What'd you learn in a first year at a place when you had to start over kind of and do things, and what are you taking into the second year with that?
Great group of kids at BA, very hard workers. Moving into our second year, we've got a lot of work to do. We graduated about 300 yards of total offense, so we've got to have some people step up and take on new roles this year.
One of those guys helping them step up, Dylan Chapman, talk to me about this senior group and how you guys, what you learned last year and how you're going to try to apply it this year.
Well, we learned last year that all of us have to work very hard, and we've all stepped up this year in the weight room, on the practice field, and we're helping a lot of the younger guys who have also had to step up, learn the roles on the team, and learn to adapt how to play.
Sometimes guys don't get a chance to find roles because they're playing a bunch of different roles. Have you got enough guys, or are you guys, everybody got one spot that they have to deal with, or are you still
No, sir.
playing both ways?
Everyone's playing every position, so we got to learn everything.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite's guard.
You like playing guard?
Yes, sir.
Nobody likes playing guard.
You get to pull. That's the best part.
Pulling out and leading the running back on a sweep is a great way to do it.
Yes, sir.
Talk about the culture here. It was a good culture to begin with. I mean, Mark Clifford established quite a bit there. Your move over, is it more continuing that, or is it more trying to do your own thing?
A little bit of both, continuing on what Coach Clifford had already built over at BA, and then, putting my own little twist on it. And these guys have done a really good job of buying in and getting after it.
Offense, it was a Clifford thing. That's always been your thing too, is having an offense that could do a lot of things. Usually, though, championship teams are built on defense. How good is this defense going to be? Or do you think
it's early, but
yeah.
I think we have the ability to be pretty good on bough sides of the ball, but we'll see what happens.
Boy, that's the good non-committal first of the season kind of thing to say. Tough division you guys are in. I mean, a really tough division. Talk about that a little bit.
There's not an easy game on the schedule. From starting the season August 10th against Northwood to finishing the year with Hayward. I mean, there's not a easy one on there. We've got to bring our best every week.
All right, your son playing quarterback. What's that like? Is that harder or easier?
I'll be honest with you. When we're on the field, he's not my son.
And he would probably tell me that,
I'm
right?
pretty sure he would agree with that. He gets yelled at probably more than anybody else on the field. But we've learned over the years that we've done a pretty good job of leaving it on the field and not carrying it home. We had issues with that early on, but now we've been able to separate the two.
I mean, that is kind of a learning process too, isn't it? To figure out where the boundaries are and what you can do.
It is. It's taken us a couple of years, but we've got it down now.
What's the one thing that keeps you awake at night trying to figure out, gee, can we do this? Are we going to be able to be good enough at this to go a long way?
I mean, it's the same stuff every year. Health is key.
You're not very deep, are you?
We're not very deep. We've got some young guys that can fill roles, but they've got to grow up real fast. But last year we got bit by the injury bug a little bit, and we weren't prepared for it, and that was on me. So we've got to have those guys ready to step in.
But how can you prepare for the injury bug when you're thin to begin with, right?
You got to have guys ready. That's all it is. We've got to develop the young guys early.
All right. Well, good luck in getting them all developed early. You guys keep smiling back there now. All right. Everybody be smiling here. This is going to be a fun season to be following the Beaufort Academy Eagles. Thanks so much for joining us, and good luck to you guys this year.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.